Right, well, bit of a strange week I've had. I went up to Everton Sunday, watched probably one of the poorest performances you'll see in the Premiership. Cost Ronald Koeman his job, and probably about right as well. It's a performance that lacked any sort of belief, any sort of understanding, no real system in place. Yeah, difficult to understand exactly what he was trying to do. And then I went up to Spurs against West Ham, another manager under big pressure. And to be fair, first half, West Ham exactly the same as Everton. You know, shambolic at times, didn't really understand what their roles were within the team. And yet second half of the game, outscored an early goal. And, well, it was up there with Liverpool in the Champions League, the turnaround. It's been a long time since I've seen anything quite like that. But fantastic stuff. And as I say, quite a surreal sort of game. It's one of those where the old adage, you had to be there to believe it. Anyway, let's get started. And we will include a team who played in that game, Tottenham. They're at Man Utd. And I'm going to go for a score draw in this one. Man Utd just keeps doing it, Mourinho, doesn't he? He just keeps spoiling the party. Liverpool, and then got what they deserved at Huddersfield. I think he played 4 or 5 players out of position. I'm not quite sure. I'm not overly enamoured about his tactics sometimes, I've got to say. But I think this is a game where there is a little bit of pressure on him to throw the shackles off a little bit and go for it. Whether or not they're good enough to beat Tottenham is debatable. So I'm going to go for a score draw, 7-2. And just a little side bet, more goals to be scored second half than first half. So score draw 7-2, more goals second half than first half is 21-20. Moving on swiftly, Liverpool, Huddersfield. Yeah, it's still not quite right at Liverpool, is it? It's a problem that they've had for a while defensively, and I think that's why he's getting a bit of stick, not because it's been a recent thing, but because he hasn't addressed it, and it doesn't look like he's addressed it. You know, they look a little bit like a team that just go out there and play, rather than a team that's organised and understand their roles defensively when they haven't got the ball, and have worked on it through the week. It doesn't really look like that. So Huddersfield played well last week. +1 in this game, Huddersfield. That means they can lose by a goal. You'll get your money back. If they draw the game, you win. That's 7-2. But I'm going to go for +2 goals. So if Huddersfield lose by the odd goal or draw, you win. If they lose by 2 goals, you'll get your money back. That's 13-10. That's odds against. So that's where I'm going to play that one. Watford to beat Stoke. Watford are odds against in this game. I'm absolutely staggered by that. I think this is a wonderful bet. Watford playing really, really well under a very decent manager, and Stoke struggling. So I'm going to go for Watford to win this game at 11-10. Odds against Watford in this one. I think that's a really good bet. West Brom against Man City. I'm going to give him a little bit of criticism, Tony Pulis. You know, I think that the way that they played at Southampton wasn't great. You know, they're not easy on the eye, and probably because of that, he needs to get results. But no, a little bit of I think an unwarranted criticism for him. You know, he will keep you up no matter what you want. Suppose if you want entertaining football, he's probably not going to be your man at this stage. But I'm going to go to West Brom, Man City. They are the great entertainers, Man City. You know, very, very different from their rivals across the city. All they're worried about is their own strengths and imposing that on the games. You know, you get the feeling United sometimes they're more worried about the opposition than they are doing what they do well. Man City don't think like that. Wonderful going forward. I think still a little bit susceptible defensively. So I'm going to go for both teams to score, but Man City to win. And that's 19-10. So both teams to score in this game, but Man City to win it at 19-10. Right, moving on. Brighton, this is Sunday. Obviously, Brighton, Southampton. Score draw for me, 7-2. Brighton have done well. Southampton, you know, a decent result last week. Buffel's wonderful goal against West Brom. And I think there's enough in this for both teams. Score draw for me at 7-2. And the last but not least will be Leicester to beat Everton. Firstly, 23-20. I think that's a decent bet, odds against. Certainly what I saw last week. Have to have a massive upturn in form from Everton to be competitive in this game. So Leicester to beat Everton at 23-20. And Leicester to win without conceding a goal. So Leicester to win 2-0 without conceding a goal is 14-5. That'll be my little sideline in this game. And my treble for the week will be Accrington. It's a League 2 treble. Accrington, Lincoln and Luton, all strong at home. Accrington, Lincoln and Luton at 13-2. Good luck to everybody. Keep your fingers crossed and hope you all have a good weekend.